So, John, is that a weight off your shoulders, or were you always confident goals were coming?
Yeah, I'm a confident person. I'm a confident player. Being honest, it's played on my mind a little bit. I think it does. It's probably my longest run that I've been without a goal, especially in the last few years as I've scored quite regularly. So it does play on your mind a little bit, but at the same time, I know what I bring to the team. My work ethic, my all-round game, my link-up play, my hold-up play. I know what I bring to the team, but if the chances aren't there, I'm not going to be able to take them. And I had a chance on Saturday, which I should have done a bit better with, but that was my first chance in a couple of games. So you just got to keep plugging away and keep getting in the right areas, and just, the goal don't move. If you get in between them posts, I just kept believing that, one day, it's going to drop back there. So and I just made a run. I fancied the ball to come back across, and it did. It came off the keeper and fell nicely for me. And it's the first one, and hopefully now, I don't want to get too far out of myself, but it's a game where I've scored in, we've won the game 1-0. It was very good defensively as a team. I think we know we can be a lot better going forward. But if we play like that with the energy and the urgency, and when we actually played forward with quality, it was pretty good. And for me, it was much more enjoyable to play in, and I felt like probably the outside people would say it was much more enjoyable to watch. So hopefully that can continue.
Typical poacher's goal. Was there a bit of confusion about it? Was the linesman have his flag up?
I'm not sure. No, I didn't. Obviously, I turned out that way, sort of thing, as you tend to do. But it was just from the way that I ran in. I sort of looked around, and for me, I was never offside. I sort of just made a span back into play, because obviously the ball went over my head, and I was looking for the second ball wherever it maybe come, and I was close to getting a second one as well in the second half again from a Burgee header. So, but no, obviously it's a 1-0, and they're the ones that on a Tuesday night, Lincoln are a good side as well. If we want to be sort of top end of the table where we want to be, we've still got a long way to go until we get there. But these are the games that we need to try pick up the results, especially at home, and we did that.
Has that got to be the run that now kickstarts you on another run?
Well, last time you said that I didn't score for 8 games. So we'll see. I'm just going to say we'll see. I believe if the chances are there, I will score them. I'm not going to score every chance, because otherwise I'll probably be playing for England and Man City. But when I do get chances, I back myself to take them more often than not. And I think you've probably seen in the last couple of games, I feel like I'm playing a bit more like myself. I'm on the shoulder, I'm making runs, and I think my teammates are starting to look for it a bit more and passing it there a bit more. And I think the more that they start doing that, and the more that I keep making them runs, it definitely suits my game and the way that I play. And that's a big reason of why I get my chances, is getting the balls obviously in behind from my runs, and then obviously into my feet in and around the area. So I believe that the more that happens, hopefully, the more chances I'll get, and then the more goals I'll score.
Is that because you're becoming acclimatised with each other?
Yeah, obviously, it's a bedding in period still, but I'll be honest, I didn't really expect it to take this long. But you take Wimbledon out of it. We drew a couple of games, won a couple of games. So we're not on the worst run of form. I just think that we could have played a lot better in terms of performances, but the results have been good. So obviously, taking Saturday at Wimbledon out of that, the results have been okay. But obviously, we know where we want to be. We're not happy with our league position, but tonight is something that we can work from. And as I say, it was much more enjoyable to play in, and I hope it was much more enjoyable for people to watch.
Talking about Wimbledon, it was much appreciated, because at the end you must have been frustrated, but you went over to the Pompey fans and you had a little word with them.
Yeah, obviously people, work so hard in the week, and I think football's a release for people to come and enjoy, and they pay their money, they travel up and down the country, and I'm as frustrated as anyone, as obviously on the run that I've been on, and the run that, as I say, the team's been okay, but the performances maybe haven't been to the levels. Especially, the problem is with success is when you become successful, your expectation levels go up a lot. Last season, the team done so well here before I come. There's an expectation now that that's where Portsmouth are, and it doesn't work like that all the time. And as we know, we're such a big club in this league. We're a big scout for everyone, and it's hard to be at that level every single day and every single game, because everyone treats Fratton Park like a cup final. Away from home, we're going to Wimbledon, and we could have sold out probably the tickets that we had 5 times over. And it was it's a good atmosphere, and they nicked it at the end, and they deserved to win because we switched off from a set piece. But as I say, I was as frustrated as anyone else, and I just sort of I don't know, someone called me over, and I felt like I've got nothing to hide from.
No.
I'm a big man. I can accept criticism. I can accept conversations with people. I speak to people honestly, professionally. So and that's all I could do is I told them what I honestly felt. They said what they wanted to say, and that's they've paid their money, so fair play to them. And I hope I can just start scoring some more goals, start winning some more games, because ultimately that's what I've come here to do. And tonight it's the it's a little one off the back, and I can just kick on now. Still waiting for one at the Fratton end, but I'm sure that'll come.